This is Edwin here to do another boxing analysis. This is a post-fight analysis between Andre SOG Ward versus Edwin La Bamba Rodriguez. Okay, both undefeated, both people have O's, and what happens when you have an O with two undefeated fighters? Both O's have to go, both zeros. Somebody's O had to go, and it was Rodriguez's tonight. And Andre Ward put on a masterful boxing display. I've been telling people over and over, Andre Ward is one of the three boxing masters of the game. It's Floyd Mayweather, Guillermo Rigondeaux, Andre Ward. All three of these people were in Olympics. Alright, let's break it down. Andre Ward all night, he set the tone with his strong hand, which is his left hand, which is his jab. His jab was precise all night long. I believe in the 6th or 7th round he could not miss with the left hook. It was just amazing to see. Rodriguez made it a tough fight all night. The end result was Andre Ward landing 217 punches out of 12 rounds, and Edwin La Bamba Rodriguez had 85 punches landed out of, I think, like 360 or 330, something like that he threw. Landed at like a 22% connect rate, and Andre Ward landed at about 41 and somewhere in the 40s connect percentage out of 500, I think like 80 that he threw, which is a lot for Andre Ward. So that lets you know what kind of shape Andre Ward in, what kind of fight this was. It was entertaining throughout, not a boring moment. A lot of people say Andre Ward is boring. They don't know shit about boxing. They need to, reevaluate the sport or not watch the sport at all, because this is the true essence, the true science of boxing is Andre Ward. This man cleaned out 168 pounds. Let me break it down. He beat the awkward, crazy, wild Sakio Bika from Cameroon. He beat Arthur Abraham. When people thought Arthur Abraham was going to knock Andre Ward out, he dominated him. Beat Mikhail Kessler. Like, it was a close fight, but Andre Ward got the job done. Carl Froch. People thought Carl Froch was going to knock out Andre Ward because he has a stern chin, keep coming forward. Nope. Frustration, people. Boxing is mental. 80% mental, 20% physical. And that's how it is. And Andre Ward has been a step quicker. He knows how to step into his jab perfectly. He knows how to do the two-step back up. That's something you guys need to learn in boxing if you want to become a great boxer. I'm talking about pure technical boxers. The two-step back up, if you're trying to fight off the back foot, and the two-step coming forward is when you're trying to land a jab or get in position to throw inside body shots and up to the chin and temple area, different combinations. Andre Ward did that beautifully all night, landing the stab jab. Virgil Hunter said land the straight right hand Mayweather style, straight right hand to the body. And he was landing that stick all night long, just killing him with that. And it was just wearing La Bamba out, La Bamba didn't make weight, as you guys know. I'm a big fan of people making weight, so if him not making weight is a problem. There was no... he should have made it. I mean, I understand they said he grew out the weight class, but you have to do what you have to do to make weight. And he didn't, and it just killed him, He'll be back, though. This is just a loss on his career. I'm a big fan of Edwin Rodriguez, besides this fight, where he got just massively outclassed. Still a fan. I got to take a picture with him in Vegas before. Real nice guy, good down-to-earth guy, and I wish the best for him in his career moving forward. Now to Andre Ward, unless you are trying to fight him for a paycheck, my people, mi gente, understand this. Andre Ward is not a gold medalist for no reason. He's not one of those fluke or flunkies that just got lucky and got the gold medal. This guy has pure technical skill, and I love it. I love watching him fight. He throws different combinations. You might see him do a left hook to the body, overhand right. You might see him do a straight right hand to the body, and then use his legs, spring like a cat, like a panther, and pounce with his jab. Beautiful. I love watching this man work. He lands in precise areas. All great boxers that get their opponents rattled or anything like it, they land in precise areas, from Guillermo through Floyd, Triple G, many others. They land on your chin. They want the tip of your chin. They want your nose. They want to bust your nose. They want to fuck your eye up. They land in precise area. They don't just to throw. They know where they're landing. And that's what makes them great and separates them from just the good boxers. Now, who is next for Andre Ward? Who's next for SOG? You guys let me know in the comment section below. Give me some good answers. I think Adonis Stevenson is the only test for him next. You cleaned out 168. Go up to 175 pounds. If you're really pound for pound, you want that #1 spot, go up there. Because Floyd moved up to 154 twice in his career. Hey, Andre, it's time for you to move up, man. If you want to make that next step to super greatness, stardom, and start being a pay-per-view star, even though I know he has the skill, that his skills are pay-per-view material. But if he wants to prove it, fight Adonis Stevenson. I'll say probably in the summertime, June or July. Adonis Stevenson, 175 pounds in Canada. Not only are you going to make money, you can probably, if Adonis Stevenson sell the fight with you, make it a pay-per-view fight. If not, dominate him like I know you can. Adonis Stevenson is very talented. Southpaw, beast mode, very good footwork. Good timing, and he is powerful. You saw what he did to Chad Dawson. I think in one round, knocked him the fuck out. So that would be a great fight. I would love to see who has better will, better timing, because that's what all Andre Ward is about, is timing. He will time the fuck out of you with the jab, the straight right hand to the body, and the straight right hand to the chin. He has a great lead straight right hand. He looks at you, he'll move to the side, land his straight right hand, and then move to his right, you know. Or no, I take that back. He'll move to his left to get out the way of his opponent. Or he can move to his right. He just has that type of ability that he can do both. He can go, you know, right or left. Triple G at 168 pounds is the mega fight, the super fight everybody wants to see. Or if not, you know, if he can't get the super fight, let's say late October, November 2014, go for Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. because, you know, this guy has star appeal and everything else in Mexico. Had a fight in your home in the Bay Area. It'll sell out, I'm telling you. And that'll be a great, you know, event. Andre Ward landed, I think, at a high 40s or even 50% of his jabs. That's unheard of at 168 pounds. You just don't see that. Yeah, that's just rare, you know. The dude landed just at will. He stepped to the side and just landed a jab every single time. His left hook to the body all night long in the inside. The clean was very rough and tough in there, like I said. Jack Reese, he had a right. He got kind of clipped. Wasn't a full contact shot in the beginning of the 4th round. If you guys watched the fight, Rodriguez getting really, really rough with him, using his head a little bit, kind of butting him a little bit. So Ward do what he do best. You know, he throw punches, throw combinations, got pissed off, you know. And that set up for both of them to get fined. He said, I want both of them fined out of their checks. Now, Rodriguez, because he didn't make the weight, it was $100,000 each for each pound. Each pound. So that's $200,000 from his $1 million check, which is $800,000 he can get to take home. But now even more less than that now because of the fine, and it's just unfortunate that they got so crazy. But hey, it's boxing. It's a fight in there. It's a square circle, and anything can happen when you're going toe to toe, and you have a lot on the line. But anyway, pretty much broke down this whole entire fight and who he should fight next. Now, the boxing fan, I want you tell me, who do you think Ward fighting next? He is a great example for young kids, young men, young boys, you know, anybody that's American that's trying to shine in boxing. He's a great example, sponsored by Michael Jordan. And you don't know, he's just a great example, you know. Like, you don't see that very often, and people should appreciate it instead of downplaying or downgrading his work. One of the 3 master in boxing, Andre SOG Ward, still number 2 on my pound for pound list. You be the judge. You tell me what you think in the comment section below, and I will get back to you with more boxing analysis, news, and updates. Peace.